Вечер ночи, дамы и господа. Как ваше ничего? Да, а мы продолжаем играть в Hogwarts Legacy. И нам надо найти собственную гостиную. Да, в прошлой серии мы прибыли в Хогвартс, поступили в Гриффиндор и нашли главного злодея, нехорошего. Так, а я вернулся в свою гостиную, что ли? Да, походу, да. Ладно, идем обратно. Ребят, как ваше сразу ничего? Напишите в комментариях. О, кстати, а здесь что? К сожалению, ничего. Так, а вообще куда идти-то? Сюда, что ли? Так. Замок первого уровня. Окей.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
А чё она там стоит? Серьезно, что она на камине делает?
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Так. Пустяков.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Так, что говорит о моем пути сюда?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Да, прямо на следующий день.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Так, когда-нибудь видел
I'd
драконов?
imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Так, приятно
I'm
было
sure I'll be seeing
познакомиться.
you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Так, давай. Кто следующий?
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it?
Гаррет Уизли.
Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Так. Можешь
You
делать
must
все,
be
что
able to get
хочешь.
away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Так, что у тебя в кружке?
Are you
А,
having butterbeer for
в
breakfast?
в этой
Oh
кружке.
no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Так,
Seems you
Talent.
enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
как у Нейла, да?
Well, as
Из
I see it,
оригинала.
there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Так, приятно
Well, it was nice
познакомиться, Гаррет.
meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Крисида, это вообще кто? Чей родственник там, еще кто-нибудь, еще что-нибудь?
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting
что за
ceremony last
студентка
evening.
Гриффиндора?
Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Да,
I'm
он
not sure I'd say
учил.
that, but I did a study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Ну, давай будем
Don't
таким.
worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Так.
Do most students
Точно
know
все.
how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Так, сложно
Is
ли?
it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Так, желаю удачи.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Ну, формально первый день был
You
вчера.
Gryffindor? Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common
Everyone
room.
knows you can't conjure.
Даже такие шаги-то есть.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Ow.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ну да.
Here you
Вводят в с самого начала. А флиппер здесь точно есть? Как в первых 3 играх.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Так, а куда ты засунул?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing Seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Опять следовать?
This way.
А чё за Т?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Lumos.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Это только вначале было со временем, да?
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Baruch.
Ой, а может не надо такое втирать?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Давай. Уровень 1. Ну, понятно. Опять очередной collectibles. Она сквозь ученика, что ли, прошла? О, котик, дай поглажу.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Ладно, пошлите. Пошлите на уроки. Да, серьезно, это здесь одноглазая ведьма, что ли, была?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Вот, все-таки карта есть. О, кстати, прикольная карта. Так, куда надо? Давайте сюда. Фаст-тревел в замке?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Почему этого, кстати, нету в
You'll be expected to
том
attend both
замке?
Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Так, давайте об
What will I
уроках.
learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Так, защита темных искусств.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Так, и что такое
You mentioned
Hogsmeade?
Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due
школьники.
course.
Спасибо.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Да, так есть.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic,
С насколько редкими?
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Да.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Так, давайте, не волнуйтесь,
Yes, sir.
сэр.
But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, куда? Мне желательно заклинание. Всё, да, вот на вот это вот.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day
А,
ahead.
карта мародеров здесь
Classes
есть?
and a trip to
А,
Hogsmeade
блин,
for
она же еще не
supplies,
продумана.
including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Так, ну давайте пока. А. Серьезно, огромный-то Хогвартс. причем даже максимально огромный. Я бы так сказал. 1 к 1 прям. Итак, куда идти? Насколько выше? На верхний этаж, что ли?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
А. Так, а что я задание начать могу?
Weasley said she always found the dormitory a good place to rest.
Кстати.
I don't trust any of the boys. You find one venomous tentacle on your pillow and you don't.
Revelio.
I miss having my own bedroom. One of the girls in our room.
Ребят. Ну, я отправился в класс заклинаний. Кстати, какой-то сундук. Давайте дубль 2. А, вот, все. Какое заклинание будет на этот раз?
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Ты вообще кто?
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But
Отсылка на
before we
Снега
begin,
и
can anyone
Локонса.
here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing
да.
Obliviate on one
Локонс.
another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
А, и Вингардиум Левиосу, да? А, даже акцию.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
А можно сразу еще больше заклинаний? Серьезно. Там хотя бы Левиосу, Флипенда.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery.
Да,
as
ребят,
I'm
я
sure the
извиняюсь.
Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply,
четвертый даже.
one of the spheres and release. Splendid! Don't lose your composure. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. Excellent control there. Very good.
Давай на 30-ку.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before.
А,
and Miss Onai,
мои синьки,
you
да?
are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Давай.
Accio.
Тише.
Splendid!
Watch this. There we go.
На 20 меньше, ладно.
Quite impressive. Let us see this.
Да, все. Пропустил.
Accio.
Да, 2 раза. Ладно, пофиг.
Excellent control there. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Контроль.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Ну, давай.
Accio.
Тоже 30.
Very good.
Watch this. There we go.
Ай. Да.
Not to worry.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Well done.
Да, минус 1 шаг всего лишь.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Называется первым блинкомом, да?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Да, я
Thank
справляюсь.
you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Так,
Is Wagadu much
Что?
bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
так, на что похоже?
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Так, магия такая
This
же.
may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Так, спасибо.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
Давай,
use it.
что еще?
A word, if you would.
Что у тебя
You
есть?
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am
да-да-да, само
preparing for
то.
you.
Так, теперь придется идти за... Ладно, беготнулись.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Да. Так, что есть?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Так. Давай.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Пофиг. Туда-сюда. Так вот, ладно, мы пришли. Так, прикольно, кстати, отсылка на это было в Кубке огня в игре. Упс.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one
Странная
Hebridean
какая-то
black
палочка.
skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today,
Да, ребят,
we will
если что, я
yourself
извиняюсь.
saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Изи. Ну да, в принципе, отсылки на тайную комнату здесь есть. А, так Левиоса, что ли, выглядит?
Let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
А чё я мышку дёргаю?
Good. Now, the basic cast.
Так.
Well done.
А.
Levioso!
Все? На этом закончилось?
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso,
О, дуэль даже.
Cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Protego. Complicated. Levioso! Good form.
Не попал.
I know. Protego. Nothing lucky about it.
Your first duel.
Let's
Easy.
just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
О, кстати, сундук.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
Нет, сначала сундук. Только где он?
Revelio.
Ну, давай, сначала с тобой.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Да, первая дуэль.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
О, кстати,
exclusive,
это да.
unsanctioned dueling organization.
Звучит интригующе.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
Он,
If
кстати,
you want to get the
слизеринец-то.
most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Давай. О, кстати, прикольно. И что, куда? Карта Хоксмита. Так, что там по заданиям? Коллекции, снаряжение. О, кстати, снаряжение. Ну, такое себе, честно. Нет, тут это намного лучше. Тем более нет. Сомнительно, но окей. Инвентарь, настрой. Так, аксессуары. Давайте вот это. Где, кстати, здесь... талантов пока нет. Ладно, ребят. На данной минуте мы заканчиваем данную серию. Подписываемся на канал. Это все приветствуется, ребят. Лайк, коммент, подписка. Всем спасибо за просмотр. И всем удачи. Всем ББ.